Howard Beach is one of the most racist neighborhoods in New York City because of a specific event that happened in the 80s. So the story goes is that this one kid, I think like 15 years old, saw that there was a couple black people on the main boulevard of Howard Beach with their car broken down. He's literally quoted as saying, "There's on the boulevard, let's go kill them." And so they did exactly that. They ambushed these guys at a pizza shop and started chasing and beating them. Michael Griffith, one of the 4 victims, was chased all the way to the highway by this mob to his death while he was struck and hit by a car. The others were savagely beaten. This was a time in the 80s where in Brooklyn there was a ton of racial tension between Italians, blacks, and Jews. The death of Yusef Hawkins was also around this time, another black man murdered by an Italian mob in Brooklyn. The height of the AIDS epidemic, the real start of crack in the street. It was a tough time for black people, especially in urban areas. So when it was accentuated by the racism of other residents in the same city, it really started to feel like there was no solution and that we just simply couldn't exist in the city without being murdered. That's a lot of what Do the Right Thing was about. And I guess that's still the question to this day. Can a multiracial nation exist, and can a multiracial city exist without these kind of tensions and these kind of incidents? Now, a lot of people might say that this one incident doesn't represent the entire community, but in these kind of cases, especially considering like the conduct of the modern Howard Beachers, it's very much ingrained into their culture and I'm sure their identity. I remember my dad telling me that story as a kid and feeling fearful about going anywhere near that specific neighborhood. And it's wild to feel that way about any place in New York City, let alone in the country. But it goes to show you that there is no such place as a utopia for black people. There are white utopias, but a black one simply cannot exist.